Right, hello. Is it working again? This fucking game. What happened there was, obviously I started the stream, so I'm just getting comfortable in my chair. Started the stream, and the game crashed, which is what one of my videos was about recently, and God, it needs fixing. It fucking needs fixing, that. You know, back at Christmas, all of my streams that I did, all the ones where they just ended and I didn't say anything, like I was mid-sentence or I was answering someone's question or something. The reason it just fucking ended is because the game crashed, and that's just what happened there. So sorry about that. Bear with me again. Stand by. I'll put us in another one. Let's have a look. Create squad. I'm going to play as the Canadians because Stop Motion wanted me to play as the Canadians, and I read his comment too late. So we'll play as the Canadians. Sorry, I'll have a look who's in the chat again. Big Chungus, yeah, sorry mate, just the game crashed. Big Payday fan, hello again. Stop Motion, hello. Cot, good to see you, Cot. How are you doing, mate? Stop Motion, I can join because of cross console. Yeah, mate, you can join. Of course you can. Of course you can join. I'll hold on for you if you want. I'm on the EU server at the minute, and I'm just, as I say, I'm going to do a bit of squad defence first tonight, and then I'll move on to the front lines. So you're more than welcome to join. Pro Gaming Lizard. Oh, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing? Nikita, glory to Northern England. Glory to the founders of New York. Good to see you, Nikita. How are you doing, mate? I hope your work went well, because I know you said you were busy working last week or something. Fucking hell, the Shovelman's returned. Psycho. Good to see you, Psycho. How are you doing? So Ghost is in. So I imagine this person who's called Ghost is the Stop Motion Bricks fella, is it? Yeah, that's you. Well, what I'm going to do, mate, I'm going to put us in, and let's hopefully the game doesn't crash. If it crashes, though, the stream's fucked. Let's see. So yeah, fellas, tonight if the stream just ends suddenly when I'm mid-sentence, you know why. It's I'm not being ignorant. The game's crashed. Hopefully they sort out as soon as possible, because it's fucking shocking, really bad. Psycho, give me a minute, Hebo. Don't really, Frost. What you can do, mate, is you can join. You can join anyway, because there's 4 slots. So just get yourself in when you're ready. Stop Motion Bricks is using the Ross rifle. Yeah, spot on. It's a good gun. Really good fucking gun. It says it's waiting for enough players, but don't worry, this is just what it does now. There is enough players to start the game. It will start in 15 seconds. I don't know, I think I'm just using the Lee Enfield tonight, well, at least for this round. I think the Ross is on the class that, yeah, Ghost is using, which is fair enough. Pro Gamer Lizard, I haven't been here in a while. Yeah, I know, mate. I know I've seen you on Discord, and I think you gave me a text on PlayStation, didn't you? So I spoke to you there, but I haven't seen you in the stream for a long time. It's good to see you again. Right, so we'll defend this right flank first of all. Plays the Canadians. One of my most recent videos was sort of based on the Canadians, the Ross rifle. Really good gun. Good gun to, if you're new to the game. It's got decent iron sights and things. I called it the secret. A few people seemed pissed off that I called it the secret rifle. No, that wasn't clickbait. That was I called it that because I had a genuine belief that people don't know about the Ross rifle. I wasn't being a little twat. That's just my flask, by the way. You can hear in the background. I've got a big cup of tea. Right, the waves inbound now. Stand by. Here they come. I'm good, Hebo. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, Nikita. I've been busy. I was running this morning. I've been working the last sort of 2 weeks. You know, I've had a lot of work to do. So, fairly busy, mate. Fairly busy. I'm just glad it's Friday, to be honest with you. Friday's the stream night. Right, here they come. Here come the enemies. And finally, it's only took 10 minutes. Pro Gaming Lizard, good to be here again. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'm glad you're here. Big Payday fan. I haven't played Verdun in a while. So were you, Payday fan, were you were you in the stream the last time I was streaming? Because I remember you asking me about. I don't know if it was you or someone similar asking about Tannenberg. Had you just got Verdun or something? I seem to remember. These fucking Germans are taking a while to come over. Here they come, over the top. Two down. See, I've got my aim down sights pretty low at the minute. Came back to Verdun after sort of not playing it for 2 months, and I was really struggling with the aim. It's one of these games where if you don't keep up with it, you seem to sort of lose it really quickly. I suppose with all first-person shooters these days, that seems to happen. But Verdun in particular, you know, it's like a hardcore shooter, isn't it? Nice kills. The enemy's just sitting there now asking for it. I've gave up. Quick reload. You're appearing offline, Hebbo. Yeah, mate, I always appear offline for streams just so I don't get fucking spammed. If you go on the EU server though, Psycho, I'm on one of the squad defence games, which is on Champagne, the worst map on the game in my opinion. Fucking bayoneted here. Oh, we're getting shot from somewhere else. I tell you, I'm not comfortable sitting here. I need to. Let's have a look at this. This is the hardest part about streaming, where I'm streaming at the minute. I'm not fucking comfortable. Right, there's a few blokes coming this way. He's dead. Feels weird seeing hit markers. Usually when I play against AI, I have all the HUD turned off, so I don't usually see hit markers. Big Chungus, can I play with y'all when there is a free PS Plus weekend because my PS Plus has expired? Yeah, of course you can. Honestly, mate, whenever I'm streaming, everyone's welcome to join. That's my usual sort of thing. Because to be honest with you, midweek at the minute, I don't really have time to play as it is. So I tend to, when I stream, you're more than welcome to join. But I think watch out, fellas, artillery. I think if you haven't done it before, you can get a free PS month, a PSN Network month. If you haven't already done it before, it's like a trial month basically, which you get for free. It's pretty decent. Obviously, you don't have to pay anything. Pro Gamer Lizard, do you like the Battlefield series? Hebbo, I used to, mate. I've seen this week that Battlefield 5 is for free on the PSN Plus, and so I had a look at downloading it. Shit, there we are. Oh, I've come down. Second round already. Fuck. So I had a look. Yeah, I had a look at trying to download it, and it's just such a massive download with the games I've already got at the minute. I literally can't afford to. I can't like delete any space to bring it on the console. So, and to be honest with you, I think Battlefield 5 looks absolute rancid. So I'm not really too keen on getting it. So I'm dead at the minute, fellas. I'll spawn in next round. They just came through out of nowhere. Good grenades. This guy's on fire. I'm not sure who he is. I'm not sure if he's watching the stream and he's one of the players or he's a random guy, but he's doing well. But yeah, Battlefield 5. I was actually going to stream it. That was my plan. Download it and stream it, but I thought when it said it, I didn't have enough space. I just couldn't be arsed deleting games for it because I know I wouldn't like it anyway. I think people always say the last good Battlefield was Battlefield 4, but I don't even agree with that, to be honest with you. That game came out in an absolute shit state, and the standalone game itself, whilst it is somewhat fun, there's hardly any maps, there's hardly any content for like the price you pay. I mean, if I bought Battlefield 4 at the time for like 40 or 50 quid, I'd be furious because it would just, you know, there's not enough on there. But I don't know where the Battlefield series is going to go, to be honest with you. Right, here we go, fellas. Back in. Let's defend this left trench. We'll be better now. We've got 3 of us spawned in. I shouldn't have died that early on. Wave 2. It was only in summer where we got to wave 22 or 21 on Flanders, which was fantastic. I think it was definitely my record for that. So, and I think Nick was playing. There was Nick. There was there was 2 other fellas from the stream who were playing, so we did really well. Did very well. Yeah, Big Chungus, yeah, he's already alright, that's fair enough, mate, no worries. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, they should, I wish they sort of renewed that free month on PSN every year, you know, just once a year. I think that seems fair. I'm going to push down to where the enemy should come in from. Yeah, there's a lot of them down here. The problem is I don't have any grenades. Oh, I'm not sure where I've been killed from. I thought I was in cover, I'm fucked already. I think by the looks of it I'm going to be going on the front lines a hell of a lot quicker than I expected tonight. I mean, I was only going to play squad defence for a warm-up, you know, just a bit of fun because I haven't played it in a while, but I'm playing absolutely shit. Stop motion bricks, artillery got you. Yeah, it's a bastard. Shows no mercy, the artillery. Pro Gaming Lizard, it's not too bad to be honest. The planes just piss me off sometimes, very hectic though. Yeah, I've heard Battlefield 5 did smaller maps. Because obviously Battlefield 4's maps were pretty fucking big. I'm not sure, I can't remember what Battlefield 1 was like, but Battlefield 5 apparently is the sort of gone smaller scale from what I've heard. So it doesn't surprise me how hectic it is. Chungus, yeah, that would be good, but knowing Sony, they'd never do such a thing. I know, mate. Greedy bastards they are. Right, we're on the last line on wave 2 already, which is... it's not good, this. This is not good. Apologies. Right. This map's fucking dreadful anyway, it's too dark. I'm going to wait for them to come down these tunnels. Ah, the artillery's right on us. The thing is, even if we're inside here, I think the artillery can still fucking kill you, so I'm gonna push down the right flank quickly. Oh, stuck. So I'm getting hurt from it, I'm not even too close to it there. Just gonna sit down here quickly. Psycho died to his own grenade. Did you forget you pulled the pin, did you? 2 of them have come in, 3. If there's only 3 down this way, there'll be somewhere where they've came in sort of mass. There's another guy down there. But yeah, if you're new to the game, fellas, and you want to improve your shooting and sort of get used to the mechanics, the feel of it, squad defence is even though it's difficult, it's obviously a really good place to practice, you know, you're just shooting waves of enemies and stuff. Come on, Lee Enfield. What a gun. What a gun. Burn out that guy. It's so dark in here. I need some night vision, I think. World War I night vision of some sort. Let's quickly reload. So even like for a 10-round weapon like this it reloads pretty quick. I mean, there's some 5-round weapons that don't reload as quick as this gun. It's fucking brilliant. There we are. Behind me. I'm going to just step back a bit. There's already too many in the trench that we're going to fucking lose anyway, but... yeah, it's gone. Stop motion bricks. I'm safe from artillery and bunker. Oh, did it work, did it? That's fair enough. I couldn't remember if it, because I know sometimes it's, this game's a bit hit and miss with sort of the way you can be killed and stuff. So I was shot through the wood or rock before. This fucking artillery. We need to get past this round so we don't have artillery. I prefer having the gas and the artillery, to be honest. Let's push down the right flank. Right, I'm going to have a quick cup of tea. Push back up here in this once the artillery sort of wears off a bit. Tell you what, I wish you could get artillery barges like that in fucking online. Be brilliant. I'm not sure if it's the Germans which have a similar one where it's like a spread out barrage, but it's nowhere near as much as that. It doesn't last as long as that anyway. Some enemies up there. Some fella behind that bush. There he is. Getting laughed at for the missing. There we are. It's better. I think we'll make it past this round if we can stay alive for long enough. This is probably actually, you know, you very rarely get to see this part of the map online. Obviously, usually with a lot of maps on Verdun, you only see the first sort of 3 trenches, and you don't usually go this far back. And I'm not sure if you can even go this far back in online on Champagne, but this is probably the best part of the map visually. You've got the moonlight coming through the trees. Obviously, you've got the open part. There's not much barbed wire out there compared to further down. It's quite good. Cot Rudolph, the best game will be with Battlefield 1 graphics and animation and Verdun gameplay and map. Yeah, I know, mate. It's sort of the crossover we all want. I think there was a game I was watching the other day. There's a guy called, I subscribe to him. He's called something Monkey. He plays PC, and he was playing. He had, I think it was, it's not Squad, it's the World War II version of Squad. I forgot what it's called, and it looks absolutely amazing. Graphically, it's amazing. The gameplay looks really good. There we are. Let's have a look how many kills have we all got. 54, 12, 28, 20. Let's do it. We're doing well. We're doing well now anyway. To be fair, if we all die, we're fucked. But, oh well, let's refill ammo. Big Chungus, Beyond the Wire is good World War 1 game. Yeah, I've seen a lot of it, mate. I mean, obviously I haven't played it. I don't play PC, but it does look really good. I was saying to a lot of people last week, what World War 1 game series needs is some realistic competition, because obviously Battlefield isn't realistic competition. It's a massive. It's owned by a massive company. You know, it's a well-known game that's been around for years. So you need something like Beyond the Wire, which can give M2H Studios some sort of competition, because with competition, obviously, it makes you want to do better, and hopefully this game improves more because it needs to. And I think they will in the what's it called, Isonzo. I think they definitely will. I think that's going to be. Should there be no major glitches, it'll be a pretty good game, I reckon. Apparently, it's coming out this year or next year. I can't remember what it was. Was it Christmas time or something? This winter? This fall? Someone else will know. Pro Gamer Lizard Enlisted, that's it, mate. That's the name of the game. I think Enlisted, I mean, I know it's free to play, and I'm not sure if it works a bit like War Thunder, where you have to grind to get loads of shit, which I'm not a fan of, but the way it looks and the you know, graphically, the gameplay itself, that's how I'd want Battlefield to be, and it's what a Battlefield really should be. They've got the capability to do that. So, you know, we'll see what happens with Battlefield. I think they're meant to be announcing the next one out there soon, so I'm not sure when it's going to be, or what it's going to be set. Is it going to be modern? Is it going to... I know I heard rumours of Vietnam, but you hear that every year. You hear there's always going to be a Vietnam game coming out, but... Good shooting, fellas, good shooting. Very good. Chungus, and mate, did you think about Postscriptum? I was Enlisted I was thinking of, but Postscriptum is also an amazing looking game. There's Hell Let Loose and Postscriptum, isn't it? They're both like very similar. I'm not sure if they play differently. I don't know if I heard like Postscriptum's more realistic or something like that, but I did see Arma 3's getting a new DLC for Vietnam, I think it is, which is interesting. So we'll see what happens with that. I love the 60s era in Vietnam. It's my Vietnam sort of the war I'm most interested in. Right, okay, where are we going? Right flank. Sorry guys, my cat's trying to climb about. What are you doing? For fuck's sake. What are you doing? Bloody cat. Right, here comes the gas. Here comes the gas. I'm just going to put my mask on. Fuck it. Usually I sort of stealth and wave it, but we'll fight through it. Pro Gaming Lizard. I want Squad so bad. I'm tempted to buy a PC just for Squad. I would, mate. But I mean, the thing is, if you like Squad, you'll probably like Postscriptum, and you like Armour, and you like all that shit. So I suppose it wouldn't be a waste of money if you're going to put the hours down onto it. There's a tunnel. I knew there was a tunnel somewhere that we're going to come through. I've got a bit of an issue. Sometimes you might see it when I reload. He sort of zooms out of his weapon, and it's not the game. It's my controller, it's absolutely fucked. So if you think, what the hell am I doing? that's what it is. Oh, I need to reload quickly. Enemies on the right flank. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, not the M. He's got the. He had the MP 18. I'm surprised he didn't shoot quicker. Fucking hell. Just quick scoping these guys. There we are. That's how to deal with him. It's all you can do. It's all you can do. Let's get reloaded. What do you think of an idea of a Balkan front World War I game like Verdun or Tannenberg? I think that's a great idea, and I think that's arguably one of the fronts they'll go to after Isonzo. They'll go to the Balkans, and they'll probably have people have mentioned Gallipoli, haven't they, with the Anzacs and the Turks or the Ottomans. So that would be interesting. So there's still plenty, and I think there's a bloke in my comments the other day who mentioned the African campaign. There was a few battles in Africa, and I forgot what the official name is for it, but that's interesting. It's very unknown. It's not known whatsoever, really. Another guy up there, missed. There we are. We've got him. Yeah, I need to get used to these fucking hit markers. Right, I can take my mask off now. Hopefully, there we are. Luckily, the Tommy's mask is much better than the Germans. The Germans' gas mask is awful, and when the game, before the major update in the game, the sort of eyesight with the mask were 10 times worse. The big sort of metal parts that they have in the middle of the eyes were terrible. They were really thick, you couldn't see. So it was using gas was sort of a really good thing to do at the start of the game. I don't think it's like as effective anymore, but there'll be someone hiding somewhere. There he is. And there's two actually. There we go.
Get ready, boys.
Yeah, Big Chungus, we'll see what we get. Yeah, mate, we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to see what Isonzo's like first. And, you know, a lot of people have said they're not going to buy it until this game's fixed. And with the game, what was I saying before? It's like closing down, shutting down, whatever the fuck it is. What's the word? Christ. Why have I forgot the word? Game crashes. Sorry, crashing. That's what it was doing. People are furious with the crashing, and I'm one of them. Because, you know, when we put hours onto this game, a lot of us, and the fact that they're not fixing it seems, you know, it pisses me off, and it pisses a lot of people off as well. So really, they ought to get it fixed. Right, I need to get into a better spot here. Here they come. Bad shot. It looks like I'm not sure it's because there's so many enemies, but it looks like some of them are like lag running. He's lying down. I can't get a leg just flew in front of my screen there. Someone's getting them fucking grenades. Right, let's quickly reload again. As I say, Lee Enfield reloads so quick for a 10-round shooter anyway. Does anyone know what's going over in Palestine? Yes, Lizard, but I'm not going to talk about it because I know what YouTube's like, and it'll ban me for even mentioning the I word. So I need to be careful. And I'm not going to really go into it, to be honest with you, mate. Right, give us a minute, fellas. I need to quickly let a cat out because she's going ape shit. Go on. Go on, fuck off. There we are. I've got a really fussy cat. She just sort of meows for anything. Very lazy. Comments. Stop motion bricks. I'm like level 36 of the Canadians. That's really good. It's really good. I don't know. I think my Tommy's is my highest, and I think the Canadians isn't too far off. And then there's a German. I don't know if it's the Pioneers or the Lanza, which I'm also really high up with. But I've been playing since sort of day one, so it should be fairly high. I'm hoping. Where you going, fella? We'll get him. Hey up ahead, oh, what's up? Long time. Yeah, good to see you, mate. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Let's get up here. I need to get a better view. Some shit shooting from me there. See, when it gets to the later rounds on squad defence, you really don't want to miss a bullet. Especially when you... Luckily, all my teammates are alive and they're all good players, but if I was sort of by myself... And you haven't got a secondary. And I mean, I've got a bayonet, luckily, but I haven't got a secondary. So if you miss your rounds, you're fucked, really. but usually is when you've actually got a squad with you, it's not too bad. You know, on the trench, this is probably the hardest part of the trench to defend because it's further back. At least with the other areas, it lets you defend you a bit further up and closer to the tunnels, which is a bit easier. You have to sort of wait for the enemy to come through the tunnels when you defend that sort of section over there. Yeah, big chunk of shit. It pisses me off too. I remember first time playing this game while it was free on a browser and servers were like 3/4 people playing. Yeah. It seems to have got busy again since Isonzo. I think Nick, who sort of you see comment on this channel a lot and watches the streams a fair bit, he was saying how on PC, or I can't remember if it was PC or Xbox, he was saying there was like 200 or 300 players extra on Verdun, which is insane. It's good to see. I heard someone say actually recently though that Beyond the Wire doesn't have like a big player base or something. It's like oh for fuck's sake, there we are. Yeah, something about like the servers are never full on Beyond the Wire, which I was surprised of because it's almost like a more HD version of this game. So I'm surprised at hearing that. I don't know if it's true like that. I mean that guy might be bullshitting. I don't know if anyone can sort of back that up. There we are. Quick reload whilst I can. There's 3 of us alive at the minute. Someone's bugged out. Can't blame them. I'll probably bug out after. I'll do one more round and then I want to switch you over to what's the name? Squad. Maneuver. Sorry, maneuver. Not maneuver. What the fuck? I'm forgetting all the names tonight. I'm not in the right head tonight. Christ. There's a good kill. Another block behind him. Front lines, that's what I was thinking of. I'm going to play front lines. I'm going to play one more round and then I'll go on front lines. I think people like watching that better. Oh, I'm getting shot, so I'm too busy reading the comments. I'll read the comments in a sec, fellas. Give me a moment. I'm going to stab a German in the face. First World War pictures. Hi, what's your favourite rifle? Lee Enfield. Lee Enfield Mark III is my absolute favourite. Just because I've used it the most, to be honest with you, mate, on the game. It's a really good weapon to use. It's easy to use. The iron sights are decent. It's got 10 rounds. It reloads quick. It fires quick. It's a fucking good all-round gun. Really good all-round gun. And there's always a bayonet class. And for me, and I've said this like time and time again, bayonets are like essential. I think you really need them on Verdun. I feel like when I haven't got a bayonet, I'm sort of a capability down. Do you have a Discord server for your fans by any chance? Yes. If you go on the channel art, you can. There's a link on the banner, and you can go on there. And there's different channels. There's like a Verdun channel, an off topic, and this, that, and the other. And every now and then I'll post something what I'm doing in real life on there as well for anyone who's interested. So it's if you want to discuss more, yeah, the Discord's quite good. I only got it, I think it was this summer, so it's pretty decent actually. It's pretty decent. I always heard about Discord, but I never sort of knew the ins and outs of it. It just seemed like a pain in the arse, but now I've got used to it. It's a good way of connecting with people, especially if you're playing on PC. Obviously, you haven't really got the party chat capabilities of Xbox and PlayStation. Oh, that was a good shot. Just managed to get that guy on the hill. Quick reload. I have to leave the game, but I can still stay in the stream. Yeah, no worries. Stop motion, it's fine, mate. I'm going to move on to front lines in a sec anyway. I'm going to play this round and then I'm going to leave myself. Just because I want to change it up. I only wanted to do a warm-up, but I knew it'd end up being longer than a warm-up. Would you make one in the future? If so, yeah, I've got a Discord, mate. As I say, it's in the banner art. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to join. Everyone's free to join. It's pretty straight. You know, it's not, you know, it's nothing special. It's just if you want to discuss topics about Verdun and Tannenberg or I don't know, whatever the fuck you want, really. It's just on there. And every now and then I'll weigh in. And, as I say, I'll post sort of what I'm doing in real life as well. Sometimes, no face reveals though. Can't be doing them. Game of Life, what do you think about Beyond the Wire? Are you going to play it? I can't play it, mate. I haven't got a PC, unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would give it a go. But it looks pretty good from what I've seen. But as I was saying, I'm not sure if someone told me the other day that the servers are dead on it or something, a bit like what Verdun was a few years back. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's true. Good killing. I don't know who's shooting with me. Who's doing well? Who am I playing? Who's this here? Who's this bloke? I can't tell. Is it Psycho? It's Mr. Burry. He's doing well. He's a bit of a fucking sharpshooter, this guy. Mate, Big Chungus, mate, what do I have to do to gain a channel mod? Nothing really. If you want to be a channel mod, I'll make you a mod. You have to write a 10,000 word essay on why you'd like to be a mod in Discord. No, honestly, mate, I'll make you a mod after this game. Don't worry. Well, to be fair, one of my mods writes the most ludicrous shit as well. What's his name? I forgot his name. He'll join the stream later on. I don't know why he's a mod, because he probably writes the most bannable stuff. But not honestly, it's very much a freedom of speech channel. I don't really give a shit about most things, quite frankly. I'll try to be anyway, you know. There's a few of them going over there. Oh, that was a headshot, I think. Oh, that was a nice headshot. It was. Right, I'm going to push over to that right flank. I'm just going to have to put my gas mask on, I think. Do you still play DayZ? Well, yes. Yes, I do every now and then. Although I haven't played it for a while, to be honest, Lizard. I haven't played it for a while. My mate, Hawkster, who does join the stream every now and then, he might be in tonight at some point, he has just got a PC, so I've been round his recently to play DayZ PC, and it's absolutely fucking amazing. And do you know what? It's a good job I don't have a PC, because I wouldn't come off it. I'd be a right lazy bastard. So it's just so immersive. It's such an immersive game, and despite like the glitches on DayZ console and the sort of the grind you have to go through, I still think it's really. Oh, that was a big tank grenade there. Be careful, that's his grenade. Oh, I think it's got him. It's killed him. Shit. Frost has been grenaded for the 3rd time this game. Poor bastard. But yeah, it's a really fucking immersive game, and if you like realistic gaming, you'll love DayZ. Absolutely. Other than the zombie thing, of course. Right, I need to just get into cover here, fellas. Let's do the fucking mad minute here. Try and get as many rounds out as I can. Oh, I'd misfired there. Bayonet, here we go, bayonet charge. Let's just do it. I can't believe I'm not dead yet, to be honest. Fucking guns jammed. Usually the AI would have killed you by now. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's another one. Let's fucking charge him. That was a very lucky win. I'll tell you what, we'll stay for one more round now. This is the last round, and then I'm going to move on to onto front lines. I think that's fair. Game of Life, is Verdun worth the price if you're on a New Zealand server? The thing is, mate, it doesn't matter where you're from, because if you just switch server, it doesn't really matter. So tonight, for example, after I've played this match, I'm going to move on to the US server, and sometimes there's a bit of a delay, but it's never too much. You know, it's never too bad. So I don't like telling people to buy the game. If you like the look of it, definitely, you know, go for it. If you don't, you don't. That's fair enough. The reason I don't tell people to buy it is because if they hate it, they fucking they come and blame you for them buying the game, you know. So I don't like doing that really. Big Chungus, is Quility a mod on your channel? I don't know what his name is correctly. I don't know if he is Quility, but he's I've known him for a long time. Quill. I used to when Siege came out in 2015, before it got shit, before it became all this Pro League bollocks. Me and him used to play, and he was the best Siege player I had ever seen, should I say. And he's actually a really good FPS game. He's very, very good at sort of shooting games, so you can quick scope and all that shit. And so I've known him for a while, but I don't think he's a mod. He might be a mod. I can't remember, to be honest with you. He might drop in tonight and say hi. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure, mate. Quick drink, fellas. Excuse me. Cup of tea does you a world of good. Right, we've got some enemies somewhere. Here we go. Should be hitting one of them targets there, they're all bunching up. There's another one there. Oh, I thought it was a headshot there. Right, I'm going to reload quickly. So yeah, look how quick this reload is for a 10 round. Straight in, get another one in. Honestly, it's really good, especially if you're on front lines and you're sort of by yourself in the enemy trench. It's fucking fantastic. Right, we've got to wave 10, fellas, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort of leave this. I've got 165 kills, Burry was on fire there, 101 kills, Psych Frost, he got 136, so it was all good. So cheers for joining me on that one, fellas, but I'm going to move on to front lines now, and we're going to verse some online players, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully the game won't crash, eh? We've had it once tonight, so fucking fingers crossed. Psycho, tell the viewers about me. Oh, they've seen, mate, they've seen your gun skill in that game there. I don't think words will do it enough, you know. Big Chungus, were you talking about him? Because I know he writes some weird stuff sometimes. Yeah, you know, he's a friend. It's okay. He does write some weird shit. To be fair, a lot of people write sort of weird shit in this channel. So I had a message off someone the other day, which I mean, it wasn't even English. It was just words. Asking if I think what he was trying to get as he was asking if I could have a game with him, but you know, I don't know who the fuck it was. I couldn't understand what he was saying, so I didn't in the end. Game of life. What do you think about the leveling up in the game? To be fair, I don't mind it. I suppose it's a bit grindy, you could say, but I mean, I'm on second prestige now. I'm not going to prestige anymore, because I've got all my weapons unlocked, and even though I've got enough squad points to probably unlock everything again, it's just I'm not going to put enough time into to get to the next max prestiges. So prestige 2 I'm happy with. Personally, mate, I don't mind it whatsoever. I don't mind it whatsoever, but I understand some people will find it grindy. A lot of people, I suppose, a big complaint that a lot of people have is unlocking weapons. They get really pissed off when they spawn in with a pistol, and people are like, oh, I've got a pistol, what the fuck's going on? Well, just if you play for literally 10 minutes, you should get enough points to unlock the next slot, and you'll get a rifle. Honestly, if you put like 2 hours in, within 2 hours on this game, you'll have different rifles and MP18s and whatever the fuck you want. So I wouldn't worry too much about that type of thing, you know. Chungus, was he writing you a message in weird English or some other language? He's Dutch. Quality's Dutch. So he might have been writing in Dutch. But I'm not sure how to make you a mod, Chungus. I'm not sure how I do that. If you bear with me, if you stand by, I'll try and do it. Hold on a minute. Let's have a look. God, this is taking forever to load up. Right, Mr. Chungus, let's have a look. There you go, mate. You're now a moderator in the Hebo Live chat. Congratulations. What an honour. What an honour. You'll be getting your free Hebo Live socks in no time through the post. And being shipped back to the menu, it's obviously crashed. Psycho, tell the viewers about me, about the time with Drifter. Basically, the fellow who's in the chat there, Psycho, he for whatever reason on Tannenberg, he just runs around with a fucking shovel. He doesn't feel the need to use a gun. And a friend I was playing with called the Drifter, Psycho, just fucking bullied him with a shovel, which wasn't. It was funny at the time. It's on one of the streams. I think it's back at Christmas. So, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight back into it again. It does this with the US server. Sometimes it takes a while to join, so bear with me, fellas. Stop motion bricks can be a mod too, yeah, mate. If you just give me 2 minutes, I'll make you a mod in a sec. Game of life. How can people join you in Verdun? Right, I'm on the US server now. I'm on the most busy game within the US server, Champagne. So if you join that, basically that's how you can join me. And sometimes it's not always possible to join the exact squad, but you can at least be in the same game. And you know, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Right, here we go. Hopefully it's going to put us in shortly. It does take a while to load in sometimes, so just bear with me. Hopefully it doesn't kick us back into the menu again. That'd be a bit of a fucking nightmare. Right, stop motion. I'm going to make you a mod quickly, mate. Let's see if it works. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. There you go, mate. I think you should be a mod now, hopefully. I'm not sure. As long as you don't start like timing out people for no reason, you know. Right. Okay. God, this is taking a while to load in. Sorry about this. Sometimes it does this. Fucking hell. Come on. Right, Hebo, I'm a head off. The wife wants me. That's fair enough. Psycho. She wears the trousers in that house, mate. He's got the Call of Duty there. He's got the Call of Duty. You've got to go. And Chungus, me and Grenades have a long-standing disagreement. Yeah, you don't want to be grenading each other. It's not a good thing. I'm not sure why this is taking so long to load in. It's worrying me. Yeah, it's put me in the fucking main menu again. For Christ's sake. This is what I mean, though. I mean, I can't blame people who are angry at this game. I think the fella, I forgot his name, Tim Dutch, who comments on the channel every now and then. I know him and his mates, are done with this game, and I can't blame them because this isn't good enough. This it should just put me in the fucking game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go on the EU server and I'm going to try and join the EU server instead because obviously Verdun's not liking me do this at the minute. Game of life, Tannenberg or Verdun. At the minute, I'm enjoying Tannenberg more than Verdun at the minute, personally. That's me personally. I used to love Verdun. Verdun was my main one. Even when Tannenberg came out, it was nice because it was refreshing. It was something different, and with the maneuver gameplay and the different weapons, the different factions and stuff. But recently, I've really enjoyed Tannenberg just because it doesn't seem as glitchy as Verdun. Verdun just seems really fucking glitchy at the minute. I'm not sure why. But they've got the pros and cons. I've made a video about it before about the sort of what to expect from both games. And I think actually what you can do on the PlayStation Store, and I'm not sure if it's the same on Xbox, but you can buy both of them together for, I believe it's around £16, but I'm not entirely sure. Sorry about this, fellas. It doesn't usually take this long to load into games, so apologies if it's not the best thing to watch currently. Hopefully it'll be in. First World War pictures. I'm pretty sure I can join your match on laptop and all of it. Unfortunately, you can't. Be good if you could, but I don't think you're allowed. No. There we go. We're in. There's Big Buds. That guy's he's a very good player actually. Ever done. He's one of the regulars. I think he's Prestige. Is that Prestige 7? It's Prestige 7. Fuck me. Right. What do we go for, fellas? In the chat, which map? Which map do we like? Both are pretty decent. Although it doesn't matter. Voting's closed. Voting's closed. Looks like we're all going for St. Mihiel. Really good looking map. Big Chungus. Mate, are you from the UK? Because you sound like an Englishman. Yes, I'm from the UK. I'm from the northeast, specifically. Pro Gamer Lizard, St. Mihiel. Yes, mate. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even get to vote, Lizard, but they've allowed me to. They've gone your way anyway, so it's good. It's all good. Big Chungus, I mean your accent. Yeah, I've got a bit of a fucked up accent because I live in the northeast, but on the border of North Yorkshire as well. So I've got a bit of both really. And sometimes when you play with Americans, especially for whatever reason, they think you're Scottish. But then I've had someone say I'm Welsh before as well. But I can't say I'm sounding Welsh. That's a new one. Right, here we go. Hopefully. Big Chungus, I don't know why, but I like accent from your people and your words. It sounds really funny and interesting. It sounds really interesting, sometimes funny. I suppose. There's stronger accents than mine, mate. Trust me. Some of the Macam accents you get are almost, well, they're almost a different language, I can tell you. Game of life, is Tannenberg still trench warfare? Yeah, it's trench warfare, but it's point to point. So what you see with Verdun, for example, is it's end to end. So you run from this, that trench down there to this one, and it's just sort of different lines. With Tannenberg and the manoeuvre game mode, it's spread out with different points, a bit like how would I describe it? What's the Call of Duty game mode that's really big, where you have to hold different areas? But it's basically a similar premise to that, and you just have to hold different areas. And what's good about that is you can outflank people, and it's it's actually a really good game mode, And it'd be nice if Verdun also added it in, I suppose, but maybe it wouldn't fit this front, I suppose. But whatever. Igal, hello, good to see you, mate. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to push this right flank and we're going to hold that, I think. We've took their trench pretty quickly. How many people are on their team? It's about equal amounts, so I don't really need to switch squads or anything. There's a yank with a shotgun. You have to be careful with this shotgun because it's fucking deadly. There's a few yanks coming over here, getting cover. He's behind me. Yeah, that shotgun's fantastic. And I don't know if I just got killed. No, I got killed by the Springfield, but there's a bloke down there. The trench shotgun, and I think it's the US Marines which use it, and a map like this where it's really sort of enclosed trenches. It's really fucking good. It's just a shame there's not more players in this match. But I mean, the West Front was pretty much trench to trench, and Eastern Front as well, but it was a bit more chaotic. Yeah, it was, mate. Definitely, I agree with that. But I think the manoeuvre game mode really does suit Tannenberg well, and it's, as I say, it's refreshing to have a bit of both. Now there's a gun on Tannenberg which is similar to this. Even though this gun is on Tannenberg, it was like another variant of this. Iron sight's very similar, and I'm not sure if it's a Russian. I don't think it's a Russian weapon. I'm not sure who uses it. Forgot now. Good kill, whoever got him. Very good kill. Right, let's push down here. Try and hold this right flank. Oh, I just took some da- Alright. I suppose it is quite realistic. He's had a heart attack on the battlefield at Athens. Unless someone's underneath the map or hacking or something, I'm not sure what the fuck just happened there, but whatever. We'll get back there, don't worry. Quick read of the comments. Big Chungus, here in the Balkans, ex-Yugoslav countries, it's a shame with accents. We all speak the same language, except Slovenia and Macedonia with some few differences, but it's almost all the same. Yeah, that's fair enough. Big Chungus, can you tell where someone is from by his accent here? As in, you mean in the UK? Because, yeah, definitely you can. Definitely. Obviously accents are a massive thing in the UK. Right, we need to push that right flank. Seems like most of our team are going down the left, but you need to keep an even spread, really. Where's he going? I think this guy must be an AI. Two of them down, and push further down. Really, you shouldn't sprint through the trenches like this, but that's why. You should go slow in the trenches, but oh well. Yeah, I'm doing well. I just bought the game when it was on sale because of your channel. Oh, cheers, nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. The M1887 is great, also known as the trench gun. Yeah, that's the one. I remember first using it in World at War. If anyone remembers that. Classic. It was a big gun. I think it was in Zombies. You could always pick it up. A lot of their team's AI, unfortunately, as you can tell. But as I say, I'll switch over to the US server once Verdun or M2H Studio sort of sorted out this fuckery that keeps happening. Reload quick. Can see a few heads popping up. Oh, he's got me. I'll tell you what, let's go for the car, eh? Take the car out. Pro game, there's my accent is disgusting. Sounds like Murmur, Rochdale. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't think it's too bad down there. I've heard worse. Heard much worse. I'm trying to think. I think the Brummie accent's the fucking worst. It's unbearable, in fact. Alright, we're going to keep pushing down the right because obviously there's. Alright, there's definitely guys down there at least. Mr. Eagle, my accent's super weird. Sometimes I have a massive German accent, sometimes I speak perfect American English. Fair enough. Fair enough. I suppose when you know two languages though, I imagine that's a fairly common thing, is it? I know like a lot of Polish people can sometimes, you know, they've got perfect English but you can still hear the sort of the twang, if you like. I'm going to sort of flank in this guy, let's get him. Oh, I was so close to killing him. The thing is with that shotgun, you don't even have to aim. You can just hip fire and it's perfect. First World War pictures. Sadly on laptop / PC, Tannenberg is mostly bots and like Verdun. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I think Verdun's definitely the more popular one on console as well, mate. I think it's just. I'm not sure why it is. I'm not sure why it is, but it's the same on console as well. The US server's always massively more busy than the EU server on Tannenberg, that's for sure. That's a definite. So whenever I play Tannenberg, it's almost always on the US server, even in like daytime here in the UK. So the only problem is now I don't have a grenade. I have a Kar 98 though, which is decent. Oh shit, that's some bad shooting from me here. Right, there's a guy behind me. I'm really playing bad here, apologise. Absolutely fucking piss poor that. Big Chungus, no, I made a mistake. I wanted to say that here in the Balkans you can tell where someone is from by accent. But it's the same for you too. Oh, right, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I suppose, as you say, it's a lot of countries, isn't it? Former Yugoslavia, there's a lot of different countries down there. Right, what's happening on the map? Let's have a look. I think there's a Yank in the trench somewhere because there's a few of our guys dropping down here. No, they've killed him. Alright, here we go. Time for a counter-attack. Urban Assault, he's been fucking me up all game, that guy. It feels good to kill him. Right, let's keep moving. Frenchie. Got to take the French when you see them. Right, let's get in this trench quickly. This is why, again, I mean, the Kar 98 is obviously a really good weapon, but the Lee Enfield is better. It's got similar iron sights. I'd say that Lee Enfield is slightly more accurate. Fucking hell, that guy shot quick. And but the Lee Enfield also has 10 rounds, and I just don't think you can go wrong with having 10 rounds. It's fucking brilliant. Spawn back over here, straight into the trench, which is nice. Let's have a look up here. There's a Frenchman down there. Someone shoot me from the right somewhere. Someone will shoot me there. Where is he? I think, honestly, AI are more difficult to shoot sometimes than real players, just because they've got some of the AI have really fucked up movements where they're sort of running a zigzag, which makes it almost impossible to hit them, especially at range. And then other times they stand still. It's weird. Has Verdun had an update? Yeah, Game of Life had a massive update. I don't know. I can't remember when it was. It's had 2 updates. It had a massive one last year, which updated the graphics from the older style game. Oh, that was a nice kill. I'm going to push down that left flank in a sec. I'm going to hold here a bit longer, then I'm going to push left. Yeah, it had a massive update a year ago, and then it had another update recently. I think it was around Christmas time. Who's that? Is that the shovel man? Who's this?
Yeah.
Big Buds. That's who it is. It's Big Buds. Yeah, and then it had an update where it sort of brought voice chat into the game, which was a smaller update, but it also, I'm not sure, there was other things. I think there was bug fixes within that update as well, but as usual, there's more bugs on the game from it. So sometimes I throw random accents in it. Some words I say British or Irish, like right. But the EU server are more popular in Verdun. Yeah, I think it depends what time you play, to be honest with you, mate. But Tannenberg almost always, and as I say, I'm in the US server, just there's always more players. Right, I'm going to move down the trenches a bit because I feel like I don't want to stick in that corner too long. Headshot on that fucker. Frenchie over there, but I'm yanking it. I could do some grenades, that's what I'm missing here. 1 or 2 grenades. Oh, I've got the guys in there. Where's he at? There's the one down there. Oh no, he's dead. Shit, I'm getting pinned down from somewhere though. Over there from the left. I'm going to try and get some high ground and take him out. When is cross-platform coming? A Game of Life, cross-platform's on. So do you mean cross-platform including PC? Because it doesn't include PC, but you can play with Xbox players, which is nice. And that was a real sort of major, major thing for this game because we fucking needed it. We really needed it because before that we were struggling with players. There wasn't too many players in the game, so that brought a hell of a lot of players. A mix of Xbox and PlayStation. But I mean, I know people don't like having consoles mixed with PC because PC players always have that mouse and keyboard advantage. But realistically, for a game like Verdun, who gives a shit about that type of thing? If dying's part of the game. It's not like Call of Duty really, where you care too. I mean, it's nice to get loads of kills and rarely die, but it's more about winning. So I'm going to read some comments quickly because I missed a few. Big Chunga, 6 countries that were a perfect match law, but nationalistic leaders fucked everything. Yeah, it's a place that I really want to visit. I was going to buy a European train ticket last year. Me and my friends were going to do like a tour of Europe, and none of them wanted to go to sort of Bosnia and all that area, but I really wanted to go down there and have a good look, and wanted to see all the Yugoslav countries. Croatia, all that area. I really wanted to go, but COVID struck, and then I spent a lot of money on fuck all. Which isn't good, but that's just what it is, This game is also pretty realistic weapons. I like how the Kar 98 has shorter reload than the normal Kar 98. Not many games do that. Yeah, there's a variant on Tannenberg as well, mate, and I forgot what the variant on Tannenberg's called. It's awful. It's like I think someone said last week, that's a good, yeah, that was the shotgun there. Someone told me last week that it's like the artillery variant of the weapon. And it's a lot weaker, and I think it's why in Tannenberg, when you play as the Germans, you do get a lot of hit markers compared to kills, which pisses me right off, to be honest with you. Cryptic 72, hello, how are you doing, mate? Oh, you well? It's been someone else has killed him. Thank you very much. The British pleb, hello, I was previously Snipe, but I changed my account name. No worries, mate. British pleb is a good name. You should keep that one. Right, we're going to push right. Let's do this. Oh, fucking hell. Good kill, Murphy. Maybe the GW... Yeah, I think it might be, mate. It might be that weapon. It's really weak. It looks like... No, it looks more like the Kar 98 than the GW, because it doesn't have them 2 big thick sights, although I know there's a variant of the GW which has similar sights to the car as well, but I always fucking forget I'm thick as shit sometimes when it comes to weapons. So but yeah, it annoys me. I don't like playing as the Germans whatsoever. I think it's the Romanians who are my favourites on Tannenberg, because apparently they use sort of, I don't know if they are French weapons, but apparently they're based off French weapons or some shit like that, and they're brilliant, so really accurate. Any gun that's accurate I like usually. There we are. Kill. Where's he going? Fuck, I can't get him. Tell you what, good job he wasn't a real player. Fuck me. Get a reload in. Big Chungus, if you go there, they're going to make you feel like you're at home. People are really nice to tourists. South Bosnia is nice. I live there, but now I'm in Slovenia. But if you ever go to Bosnia, if you ever go to Bosnia, go to where Sarajevo. Yeah, I definitely would, mate. It's definitely a place I'd like to go. Absolutely, absolutely. One day I'll get the chance. I will. Scotsman. I don't like shooting Scotsmen. There's a guy, see him there. He's a sniper, there we are, I had to get him out. There's another fella to the right. I can't get his head. But yeah, sometimes what they do, machine gun players specifically, there's a bit of a glitch on Verdun, so when you put a machine gun down near sandbags or like maybe some sort of fucking hole, the machine gun glitches in, so your body, sort of upper body, disappears, and it's really good because all you can see is the muzzle flash, and sometimes you can't kill them. And it's a bit, you know, it is an exploit, but I sometimes think the gunners are too easy to kill anyway. I don't think they should be as easy. I think they should have some sort of more protection as it is. Even though I don't really like playing with automatic weapons at all, but obviously there's a lot of guys that do. Final kill of the game with a headshot, I'll take that. It was a nice victory there, fellas. It was a very nice victory. But yeah, definitely Chungus, if I ever go, mate, that's where I'd definitely like to. Bosnian food called Cevapi. Cevapi? Sounds nice. There's also a beautiful mountain, Jarona in Sarajevo, in which 1985 Olympic Games held. I didn't know that. Really didn't know that. Sounds interesting. I like climbing and stuff as well, so I'd like to have a look at that. A girl. I don't know the version of the odd K98, sadly. I only know the 98, the normal one, Carbonara 98, and the Kurz short version. Don't have many books about World War weapons. No, mate, I mean, I've got plenty of World War I books, but not about the weapons. Not specifically, anyway. But if I find out, I'll mention it. Because I absolutely hate the fucking gun. I hate it. It's so weak. For fuck's sake. Game's closed.